Want to sound like a pro just by learning one strum? I'll show you a strum that sounds tricky, but it's actually easier to play than it sounds. And when you pull this strum out of your bag of tricks, it'll make you sound like a pro, even if you're not. So you can use this strum if you're trying to stand out in your ukulele jam session, or maybe you're trying to impress some special person. Well, learning this strum will definitely make you stand out. Thanks for joining me at ImGonnaUke. My name's Tony, and in this week's lesson, I want to teach you how to do a special kind of strum that's known as a double strum. Well, it's actually a type of triplet strum where you're making 3 strums, but it's at double time, so that's why it's called a double strum. So go grab your uke, tune it up, and I think we're gonna uke. I've mentioned before in previous videos that when you're learning new strums, it's better to learn strums by ear, by listening to the rhythm, or in terms of a beat count, rather than learning the up, down, up, down. Because if you learn strums in terms of up and down, you can still easily get off beat. But if you learn strums, hopefully by ear, by listening to the rhythm, or at least if you learn the beat count of a strum, you can always be on beat. And you can easily adjust to any tempo, whether it's faster or slower. Now, to learn the double strum, we need to first work up to speed with regular beat count strums. Let's start off with a simple 4-beat down strum, and let's use our first finger. So be sure to keep your first finger a little bit firm and just roll your wrist. Okay, so we're going to play down strums on the quarter beats. So like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now let's step it up to an 8-beat count. So we're going to have a down strum followed by an up strum. So we're going to strum down on the beat and then strum up on the half beat. So when we're counting out loud, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If you haven't done this beat count exercise before, you may want to pause the video and practice a little bit until it feels comfortable, and then come back and replay the video. All right, if you have that down, now let's move on to the 16-beat count, where we'll continue alternating down strums and up strums while counting a 16-beat count. Now, a 16-beat count, when we count out loud, we count 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and So we just keep repeating that over and over, and we're going to continue alternating down and up strums on the beat. So it's 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and Let's slowly increase the tempo a little bit faster. We're going to still count out loud of 1 E and 2 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. All right, let's try it a little bit faster and try to get up to speed with our regular 4-beat count that we did earlier. So you ready? 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E. If you're having a tough time strumming a little bit quicker, then go ahead and pause the video, practice a little bit. Make sure that your finger actually doesn't move. Your first finger stays pretty firm by itself, and really all the motion is with your wrist. You're rolling your wrist back and forth. So that's all the motion for this quick 16-beat count strum. Once we get up to speed with a 16 count beat, this is about the speed of a double strum. It may take a little bit of practice. If you want, kind of pause the video, go practice, and then come back and then rewatch it to really try to get it down. All right, you can rest for a minute, but I'll explain the double time strum, like all the ins and outs. So the double time strum, it's actually a type of triplet strum. So there's 3 strums you're actually doing. It's a down, up, down. But but you're doing it very quick, okay? Because it's double time, that's why it's called a double strum. All right, remember we're playing this at double time, so when you're practicing this beat, try to count out loud on a 1, 2, 3, 4 beat. But remember, you're actually playing that 16 count. So it's a 1 EN, 2, 3, 4, 1 EN, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1 EN, 2, 3, 4, 1 EN, 2, 3, 4. If you want to use a metronome to kind of help, you can. That might help a little bit. Now, it may take some practice to get down this double strum, but try using it in your next song. Now keep in mind, you're not playing a double strum throughout the entire song. You're just using it as a tool, like as a trick, to emphasize a chord change. So the best places to use a double strum is when you're changing from the verse to the chorus or from the chorus to the next verse. Now you can also use a double strum to give a high energy or a fast-paced kickoff to any song. So it works really well in any kind of song where there's a lot of energy. Maybe it's a sing-along with other people. So it works really well. And once you get it down, it really levels up your game. It makes your ukulele playing sound a lot better, maybe even better than you really are, but you don't have to tell other people that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I hope you learned something. If you did, or maybe if you have a question or you need some extra help, just leave a comment below. And until next time, have fun playing and God bless.